Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Strange Globe here, and today I'm gonna talk about what do we need to survive. Well, survival is very important in our lives. Many thousands years ago, people were living in jungles, in forests, and just plain fields, mountains, anywhere on the earth, and they were surviving. They were surviving by hunting, by gathering food, and just just a few thousand years ago, or 100 years ago even, we got into farming, and farming got us stay where we are right now. Farming is what made people stay in one place, because before farming, people were traveling all the time, because there's food, there were people. If there was no food, there were no people. So that's why we need food, we need water, and we need shelter, a roof above our heads, a bed to sleep in. In the modern day, and I don't think there were beds in ages, I don't know. So let's clear this up. Where am I coming from? Well, I'm speaking from the Maslow's Hierarchy of Needs paradigm, and there's a pyramid I will show you in a second. So as you can see, there are a pyramid with sections on the pyramid, and the pyramid itself has on the bottom basic needs met, so that's what we are going to talk about now. And on the later videos we're gonna move up the pyramid, and we're gonna talk about more about the next pillar of needs that we need to be met. So right now we're talking about the psychological needs, that we need shelter, we need food, we need warmth, we need homeostasis, we need a toilet to go to, and we need sex, right? So that's basic. That's very basic right now. And why am I talking about this? How does this interconnect with beatbox? Well, first of all, if you can't find food, you can't survive. And if you can't survive, you can't beatbox. If you're dead, you're not beatboxing. Am I right? So please eat food, people. Eat food, not a lot of food. Don't be so obsessed with food that you go into obesity. That's a I wouldn't say disease, but it's just some people have stress, have problems in their lives, and they binge eat because it makes them temporarily feel good, and because they want to feel good, they eat so much that we get obese. Let's simply put it this way. And of course, we need these things to survive. And to survive, well, mostly of you guys, you don't even need to think about survival, because everything is on your plate right off the bat. Because you live with your parents, probably. Some of you might not. Just saying that when you live with your parents, you have everything on the plate. They work, they get money, they buy food with their money, and there's running water that the government and all the industry that does provide water for us, clean water, in our country at least. Maybe that's not the case in your country. And it's too bad that so many people don't have drinking water at their homes. It's very sad, to be honest, and that this is why we need to work towards something greater to actually help other people to get clean water. So if you're in any of that industry that can help, maybe you can raise a fundraiser for people in need to get the water that they need, the clean water that we need. So, and pollution is a big problem, but I'm not gonna get into it here. The most important thing is clean water for beatboxers, especially because and for every person really, is just water. Stay hydrated, people, and it's very important to stay hydrated and don't overhydrate yourself. I don't think it's you're going to, because it's really not that easy to drink plenty of water during the day already, and to overhydrate yourself is just I don't know, you would need to drink so many liters of water just to overhydrate yourself. And I read somewhere that you can even die if you drink too much water per day, and like not even per day, but like in a short amount of time. So because the water will overflow your body, and there's some complications that can happen, and those complications would be not so good. So, well, drink as much as you need, and rule of thumb that I learned actually from Bear Grylls is actually if you sorry for the word here, if you pee and your piss is yellow, you're not drinking enough water. It has to be clear like water. Okay, so have that in mind. So, and what else? Food. Well, food, there's a lot of food in our lives, some people's lives. Well, I know in my life I have a lot of food, and I sometimes eat too much, and I just feel tired because of it, because I ate so much, and I don't even want to do anything after that. I just want to sleep because I overate, and that can be a problem as well. So for what I suggest is to actually eat enough food, I don't know, 3 times a day, maybe with some snacks in between, and try to eat like rice, any I don't even know the words for these, like any grains. Well, hear this, grains, any grains that you have. Don't do it too much, but in my country there's a lot of potatoes that we eat. Like, we are potato people for some reason, and grains give carbohydrates that you can use for your energy levels, and you can use your energy levels to beatbox. So try to eat rice with meat. If you don't eat meat, don't do it. And you can eat something else. I don't know what you vegetarians eat, and meat. Like, I suggest meat. Chicken is great. Fried chicken, boiled chicken, and any steak. I like to eat steak. I sometimes make something like putting this, like cutting the meat in this small pieces and frying it on the pan with carrots, onions, and what else? Just like ketchup and mayonnaise. I don't know. It's not so healthy, but it gets the jobs done. I really enjoy these kinds of meals that, that saucy and meaty, and it's just a treat for myself, and it can be for you too. So yeah, food and shelter. People, shelter. So that's gonna be food and shelter now. Shelter is gonna be something that you need to work on. Well, first of all, if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you have a computer or at least a phone that you can watch YouTube on, and I'm assuming that you have a home, because otherwise you wouldn't have a place to watch these videos, right? So to actually have a shelter, you need money. Well, of course, if you're living with parents, the parents provide the money, and if you don't, well, if you're planning to move out, you're gonna have money. You're gonna need money. So find a job if you're old enough to find a job, and find a job that suits you. And maybe at the start, just any job will do. What I did in my job searching history, and just like in the search of my jobs, what I did, I went in the job and I tried it. I worked there for a day, and I saw like how the things are doing there, and I said I won't work here because I did not like it. What I wanted was a job that included driving, so I got the job that I wanted. Right now I'm working 15 times a month, 15 days a month as this job. So, and like seriously, I got what I wanted because I had previous jobs that I didn't like. I worked in many kinds of jobs. Well, not maybe some people worked a lot more than I did, but still, I had a few jobs here and there, and it was okay here and there, but I didn't like the job that I was working. So right now I have a job that I do like, and I'm gonna keep working here. And this is important because now I can save up to have my own shelter. And what by shelter, I don't mean a cabin in the woods or like a tent in the woods made from wood and leaves. I don't mean that. What I mean is an actual house or an apartment. Of course, for my age, an apartment would be awesome as it is, but I'm living comfortably with my parents, to be honest, and I don't want to burden them to live here forever, because I'm gonna need to move out someday. And while I work a job and I do these videos, I will save up to have an apartment, and maybe I will get a loan or something that will get me more money that I will need to give back to to the government, to the bank, that I will get a apartment by having a loan. But if that's an option for you, consider it, but don't jump into it right away, and just think about it. Just think about it, that there are options, that you can move out. And sorry for the clogged nose. I've been sick the last week, but now I'm kind of healthy. Like, I'm okay right now. It's not as bad as before. So yeah, keep an open mind and find just a place to stay, food to eat, and water to drink. Okay, so, and sex, well, for you guys, you know you can masturbate, right? Okay, so let's not get into that here. Just like, I'm gonna cover the next pillars in the later videos, and right now just focus on these three things: water, food, and shelter. This is just basic survival. If you are in the wild, well, these are the first steps: water, food, shelter. Sometimes even water, shelter, food is the priority order, but water is the first place. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did, drop a comment what you think, and support me on Patreon if you find these videos helpful. It would be helpful. You don't need to, of course, but if you have spare money, drop it my way. I will enjoy it. I will use it wisely. So what I'm going to use it for? Well, I'm gonna use it to, of course, up my YouTube game, get some education, get some more education, because I'm doing courses, I'm reading books, and those books cost money. So to educate you and to help you, I need money as well. So it's a give and take right here. So don't worry if you don't have money. If you don't have money, just share this video, and that will be enough for me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye bye.